Let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah. I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Ain't no errors, baby. It's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm.
I gotta say this. I had to drop this off, otherwise there wouldn't be a video today. I use the term God tier often. You know, not too often, but I use it. But the Clipse are literally God tier. They're God tier rappers. They've been that. And do you know why? They just performed at the Vatican.
They up to having a good old time. When in Rome, they up to having a good old time.
So the Clipse just performed at the Vatican, the first ever concert held at the Vatican. Do y'all understand what hip hop is doing this year?
I'm sorry, I got the chills.
Not only that, they performed Birds Don't Sing.
Damn, I had a dad. I just want to let's keep it on Malice real quick. Both, everybody. All three.
And we got the whole thing right here. Okay, I haven't seen this yet. I was hoping to catch it on stream.
Yeah. I know you up there swinging your ass off at the ghost inside of your crib. You just swinging at a whole bunch of nothing. You swinging at a whole bunch of imaginary friends. Huh? Just having a horrible time. Def Jam, I know you didn't see this coming, Def Jam.
A great performance at the Vatican, becoming the first rappers ever to do so. So this is a milestone. They're making history. And just remember, this is a group that hadn't put out an album in 16 years. We have been trying for years to, put the call out for them to come back together. Malice was not feeling it for a very long time. Pusha was coming to him with opportunity after opportunity after opportunity for them to go out and do a tour, for them to go out and do this, go do that, do another album. He wasn't rocking with it, but divine timing being the way that it works, he went to his father gave him his blessing, said, man, get out there, do your thing. You're being too hard on yourself. They go out and create this album, let God sort them out, which a lot of people feel like is the strongest contender for album of the year for this year. And, a lot of people also believe that it may take that rap album of the year Grammy home.
Some great features. Nas, Dope God, Cooks, Tyler, the Creator. Didn't just performed at the Vatican today. Yes. First hip hop, to do it. Like, come on. They making history. Performed at the Vatican today. Yes. To perform the song, contribute to their parents. Yes. Birds Don't Sing. Yes. With John Legend. To perform the Check It Out classic.
Seeing you that day, telling you my plans, but I was leaving you.
The Holy Vatican. Clipse performed. Ladies and gentlemen, I keep bringing this up because I wasn't the one that did this. We weren't the one that said there were sides to this. But now that they put sides to it, look at what's going on with that side. You know what they're talking about. And look at what's happening in this side. Like I said, I don't want to put the sides on it. I would just want it to all be one culture, one love, one people. But some people are talking about retiring. We got certain things leaking of people, conversations making them look crazy. And we got other people performing at the Vatican. The Pope said, spit them bars.
The Pope out there like, Lord, did you hear that? Bars. It's bass under the goddamn cupboard. Huh? We're in the most sacred place in the world. And it's bass in the goddamn cupboard. Pope having a good old time. Lord, you hear that, Lord? Whoa!
But I can say that with this Clipse thing, I do feel like this was ordained for them to do because, for one, they were allowed to stand up on a public stage and in the name of God, right? Whatever God you believe in. I believe that God is in every single religion. It starts with a God that is a spiritual being, no matter what the name is. So we have to first acknowledge that when people stand up in the name of God, the God that they believe in, that is a holy thing. So when the Clipse are allowed to be in a holy place performing for a
a group of people, I want to say like a gathering, a congregation, that is a good thing. And for any reason, no matter what the underlying things could be said or what have you, when you peel back the layers, this is bringing people together. So I want to talk about this because I think they did a great job at
Purest, they are at the most sacred, purest place in freaking on earth. The sacred, purest place on earth.
They did a great song that a lot of people they cleanse themselves with this song. This is a tearjerker for many people. This is a very emotional song, and a lot of you have admitted that you skip this song to get to the other music. You don't skip the album because people are still bumping this album, but they skip the song because they don't want to get in their emotions. But it is, I try to force myself, no matter what is going on, to let that song play.
Lord have mercy. I know the Pope out there like, damn it. I know the Pope out there like, bars.
But this song is how they open up the album. And I always said to me, like when I first heard it, it's such a jarring feeling, but this is to me why, another one of the reasons, this is the album of the year.
Bars! Rome got flavor. Rome got some more seasoning, a little extra seasoning in Rome, huh? A little more pepper on that. Put a little more pepper on that, huh?
The emotion that they started you at, it's an emotional roller coaster. This album is a movie, and it starts at the saddest, most somber scene. And somehow you laugh, you cry, you smile, you whip, you hug, you kiss. It's a masterpiece, album of the year. I don't care. One of the most complex records on this album, if you ask me. It's one of the most powerful songs. Believe it or not, to me, it's not even. There's other songs that are powerful, but like when you're talking about losing your parents, there's not much that can trump that when it comes to emotion. And the way they painted this picture so vividly from Push's point of view, then from Malice's point of view, it's crazy.
They squeeze your pain.
Ooh, that boy John Legend smacked that note. Hold on. Oh nah, this going down in history. This gonna be one of the this is going down in history, bro. This is going down in history, bro. We gonna remember this. Wow.
A wasp nest. It's like they live there, gang. It's like a whole bunch of angry ass bees that just they swarm to shit. So other than that, other than the nasty nonsense on Twitter, which has no basis, because this rap used to be okay when something was good and positive for hip hop itself. It used to be okay, whether you like that person or not. This is for hip hop. You know what I mean? It can't. They can't celebrate it. They gotta destroy it. They gotta go. I've been seeing some of the most heinous comments, and it's just like, bro, you really sat and thought about this shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, end of the day, this is a moment. There are moments in hip hop.
This is worthy or deemed worthy of performing here. Look at what hip hop's doing. Look at what people like Clipse are taking this to. Look.
Def Jam, you tried to freaking sabotage the Clipse. They got out of their deal. They are on a historic run. I guarantee you they got to win the Grammys. They're going to win the Grammys. They're going to win a lot of awards. And me personally, they should have an album of the year. Their album is better than any album this year in 2025. So me personally, it is an album of the year. They deserve freaking Grammys.
It's that there is a Disney. The Disney logo over the birds. Come on, Clipse, y'all won. Y'all won this year, man.
That Def Jam had this. You had the craziest duel, and you let it go. You are the second biggest L, Def Jam, of history. Drake is the first, and you are the second, because the run they're making right now, doing all the freaking shows, doing all the promo, going all around the world, the tours, the music, the beautiful music they are laying out. Everybody accepts it. Everybody accepts it. The Pope said, yes, please put some flavor in some Rome.
I don't know really how there's an argument for an album that was better than this album this year. There's a lot of good albums. There's been a lot of good albums that dropped in the last 2 years, to keep it gangster. But as of 2025, come on, bro. What we doing? They dropped a movie. This is a Martin Scorsese level film.
That their message, how powerful. We know Pharrell got the connects, but Def Jam knew that Pharrell had the connects, and y'all allowed Clipse to walk away because y'all wanted to be petty. Y'all tried to save Drake's face. You tried to save Drake's stardom or whatever, and you felt like anybody that had to do with Kendrick and Clipse is not a good idea for Drake, and we just don't want that to happen. And look what happened to you, Def Jam. You was on Drake's side trying to make sure that Clipse could not blow up. You try to sabotage it, have Justin Bieber pop out. Travis Scott popped out. Travis Scott and Justin Bieber had albums popping out, trying to sabotage the Clipse. And all pussies said, you got to try harder than that. And look what they doing now.
I'm assuming the Pope had to have something to do with this, right? I'm assuming he had to okay it, right? I would assume.
You didn't listen to the Clipse album. Meanwhile, the Pope and the Lord did. The Pope is connected to the Lord, and the Pope and the Lord having a good old time. Huh? So if the Pope is enjoying the dang album, what did that make you as a person that you don't want to hear what the Pope want to hear? You don't want to hear what the Pope wants to hear.
Do you know what it means that the Vatican looked at this and was like, no, we need this. We need this. Go ahead and perform this. We need this. Y'all trying to tell me because some Teddy Graham Canadian ain't considered the top hip hop's in a bad place? Meanwhile, niggas is getting all the Grammys, breaking records. Niggas getting Emmys for performances, and niggas is performing at the Vatican?
Amazing. An amazing group of individuals with powerful words, a powerful album, an album where I do not dislike one song. I love all the songs. Clear album of me loving all the songs, all the vocals. They got the best song on JID album. Yeah, it's when y'all put Clipse on a track, that ends up being the best song, best verses, best feature, whatever.
All the Vatican stuff makes way more sense when Malice get to rapping. This is a W for the whole culture. This is W for everything. I'm not even a religious person like that. You know, I don't really buy into it. But like, this is dope. No matter what you believe in, no matter what you don't believe in, no matter what you push, no matter what you whatever.
Give them something, bro. I know they competing with G and X and all that. Man, I'm hoping that they could get something. This rollout, the pre-rollout, the rollout, and then the post rollout. I mean, the post album rollout has been 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. They just did it at the Vatican, bro. Hip hop is going crazy right now. Shout out to Pharrell. I know Pharrell was the plug. Shout out to Pharrell, the plug. You see what I'm saying? I know he was the reason that this got to go down.
This is fire for hip hop.
Wow. I'm just like, hip hop is doing incredible things this year, bro.
Hip hop's first rappers at the Vatican. Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Just lets you know what's for you will always be for you, regardless of your popularity, regardless of the setbacks, regardless of if somebody tries to, blackball you or deter you from your path. If you happen to take a detour, self-inflicted, you know what I mean? Or self-imposed rather than inflicted, to say, hey, I'm done. And if I don't ever return, I've done what I needed to do. And then come back and be rewarded even more plentifully, man. Beautiful.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Yeah. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early feeling rich like I'm